broken record, but Chris, the importance of him down the stretch. Taking over. What did you see from Chris tonight and during that period?
I thought he was aggressive. I thought the game was in the balance, and I thought he sought a moment to kind of take hold of it and take charge, and he did that.
What did you tell your team at halftime, Coach, to get them back defensively and back in sync?
I didn't think we came out with good energy. I didn't like our reactions to some of the things that happened in the first half, the body language, confidence or lack thereof, it felt like we were indecisive. Give Utah credit for that. Obviously, they're well coached and they came out playing with a lot of pace, but I didn't like how we reacted to some mistakes, and it felt like we had some actually better moments than it probably felt like, and we kind of felt like we poked ourselves in the eye a couple times. We had to, get a turnover and dribble it off our foot, or we missed a layup, they'd come down and get a bucket off that, and I thought we did a good job of regrouping in the second half and keeping it together.
What did you think kind of turned it for you guys in the third quarter, near the end of the third quarter especially?
I think we just stuck to the script, played with a little bit more energy. Felt like we were trying there in the first half to do things when we just needed to play and shoot it when the shot was there, and when it wasn't, pass it, and just guard. Don't try to stop everything. Don't try to get a 12-point play because we got in a hole a little bit. Just some of the simple, solid basketball things that we've been talking about.
I feel like Charles sparked something in that stretch too.
For sure, his energy's been great. I thought that second group definitely, Keldon, Trey, they had some moments there where just you felt that little bit of an uplift, and I think everybody fed off that.
Fair to say Charles has earned some more court time even after Victor's back.
Yeah, I think there's probably multiple people. We got, a few guys out and a few guys stepping up, so I think hopefully the depth will be something that we're going to hang our hat on.
Mitch, you think these two victories tonight and against Oklahoma City are two that you can look back on later and really appreciate? I mean, you had odds against you in both of them in different ways.
I think you always want to build upon previous games. Hopefully you take away something even from the losses, but I definitely think we've showed ourselves a little bit and now can hold ourselves accountable to some of the good stuff that we've shown in the last two games for sure.
What are your thoughts on Stephen Harrison's performance tonight?
I thought Harrison was steady. I thought in the first half he was probably the one guy that felt like he was kind of just keeping us afloat when we felt a little out of sorts. And again, he probably, because of Chris's presence, rightfully so, but doesn't always get the attention for being that steady hand, and he's kind of secondary in that veteran role for us. And who's the second one, I'm sorry? Yeah, he makes a lot happen, and he's learning through his mistakes and making plays all at the same time, and he's dynamic.
8 wins now, Mitch. Last year, the 8th win came on January 20th. Just, from one year to the next, to this point, the improvement in terms of the wins, coming in that column. Just get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, thought I didn't have to talk about that one last year, but we knew we were a better team than that last year. We got into a rough patch, and we were a young team. We kind of spiraled, and it's just nice to see the growth. Pop always talks about the process and not skipping steps, and you see, obviously the veteran presence, but these young guys maturing before our eyes a little bit. Hopefully we can continue to keep that momentum going.
Coach, you were 5 for 21 in the first half from three-point territory, and you always say, defense keeps us in games. What turned that around, and did you talk about that at all, that, you got to keep shooting?
Yeah, and we didn't make many more in the second half. I think what we did a good job of was we attacked the paint. I think the last game we had 6 points in the paint in the first half against them, and we shot 46 free throws tonight, which, is a testament to our aggressiveness. I think we kind of flipped the game. I think last game they beat us, they shot a bunch of free throws, so I think that's a testament to our guys being physical and staying with it and kind of trying to impose our will, especially when you're not making shots.
So because you're running that motion offense, do you actually tell them, I want you cutting more now?
Yeah, and cut, screen, pass, make the shot. But, we're just trying to keep the integrity of our spacing and create an advantage and play off it and share the ball, not play in a crowd. It's all the same stuff we've been building now for a few years, and I think we're just starting to finally have some of that stuff come together.